Good evening, candidates. A candidate asked doubt about qualified institutional um, buyers. Uh, what is it? Because Axis Bank has raised rupees 10,000 crore. Private sector lender Axis Bank on Tuesday, that was on probably the 11th, said it has raised 10,000 crore through allotment of equity shares to qualified institutional buyers. Last week, Axis Bank had set a floor price of 442.19 per equity share for its proposed 15,000 crore qualified institutional placement. The Committee of Whole-Time Directors of the bank at its meeting held today has considered and approved allotment of 2,38,000 sorry 1 23 crores 80 lakhs 38,560 equity shares at a price of 420 per 10 paise per equity share, including a premium of 418.10 per equity share. This takes into account a discount of 5% of the floor price of 442.19 per equity share, aggregating to rupees 10,000 crore to successful in qualified institutional buyers. The board has last month approved the 15,000 crore fund raise plan. The QIP was okayed by shareholders at annual general body meeting held on July 31. So now it is nothing but say the company wants to raise funds. The one way, if they want to go for open say offer, then they have to prepare the documents, prospectus, etc., submit to our Securities Exchange Board of India, get approval, and it will be a long drawn process for raising the money. It may take a longer time. In order to abridge that, this process has been done. And what is qualified institutional investors? Qualified institutional placement is a capital raising tool primarily used in India and other parts of Southern Asia, whereby a listed company can issue equity shares or fully and convertible debentures or any securities other than warrants which are convertible to equity shares to a qualified institutional buyer. Apart from the preferential allotment, this is the only other speedy method of private placement whereby a listed company can issue shares or convertible securities to a select group of persons. QIP was qualified institutional placements scores over other methods because the issuing firm does not have to undergo elaborate procedural requirements to raise capital. So that is the point given. See, why was this introduced? This was introduced by SEBI in May 8, 2006 to shortcut the process of getting money. I mean, they were getting it through American depository receipts. That became a long delaying process. In order to speed up that, this process has come. The specified securities can be issued only to QIBs who shall not be promoters or related to promoters or of the issuer. The issue is managed by SEBI registered merchant banker. There is no pre-issue filing of the placement document with SEBI. The placement document is placed on the website of the stock exchange and the issuer with appropriate disclaimer to the effect that the placement is meant only to qualified institutional buyers on private placement basis and is not an offer to the public. QIBs are those qualified investors who are generally perceived to possess expertise and a financial muscle and evaluate the invest in capital markets. They mean foreign venture capital investors registered with SEBI, state industrial development corporations, insurance companies registered with Insurance Regulatory Development Authority, provident funds with a minimum corpus of 25 crores, pension funds with a minimum funds of 25 crores. These entities are not required to be registered with SEBI as QIBs. Any entities falling under the categories specified above are considered as qualified institutional buyers for the purpose of participating in primary issuance process. So this is the um, discussion about this process, and you can see the um, URL. I will place the URL in the comments column or in the description column of the video also. So in other words, simple words, when a bank wants to raise money capital from the market, they can adopt this procedure by getting the approval of annual general body meeting and also approval of the board of directors. Then it will be allotted to those selected people, like say it has been given who are those people who can participate: foreign venture capitalists, state industrial development corporations, insurance companies, provident funds, pension funds. To those people it will be offered and it will be oversubscribed. So this is one way for raising the money quickly. Thank you.